Daquay Ritter learned that he would spend life in federal prison for the murder of Dime Doe. This case is the first of its kind to go to trial in the federal system in our country. The murder of a transgender woman because of her gender identity. Dime Doe was a brave woman. She lived and she loved as herself. And no one deserves to lose their life for that. Upholding civil rights is a core part of our mission at the Department of Justice, and it continues to be at the forefront of the priorities of our office. Whether in a small town like Allendale or anywhere across this state where there is hate and injustice, where people are targeted, where they are marginalized because of their race, because of their religion, because of their sexual orientation or gender identity, because of their ability, we will be there to uphold and enforce federal civil rights law. In this case, Ritter thought would end as a cold case, but we are so grateful to law enforcement who said that wasn't going to happen. We are thankful to FBI Columbia, to SLED, to the Allendale Sheriff's Office and the Allendale PD's office. Because of them and hundreds of hours investigating this matter, we have sought justice for Dime here today. I also want to thank the prosecution team, our prosecutors, Ben Garner, Brooke Andrews, Andrew Manns, Elle Klein, our victim advocate, Clarissa Whaley, our legal support, Amber Boko, and Shayna Greenway. This trial team was diligent, was persistent, was empathetic throughout every step of the way, and that showed in the courtroom. Finally, to Dime's mom, Deborah Sabb, I stand here in awe of her and the family here today. They have endured so much and so much pain and remain resilient. Dime will be remembered for her light, for her authenticity, for her joy. We will always remember her. I will always remember her. And this office will continue to support Dime's family as they continue to heal. Thank you. We'll take a few questions. Anybody have a question?
For Mr. Garner, you mentioned earlier that part of the reason you all were asking for life was you wanted to send the message, especially to folks in the LGBTQ plus community. How do you feel this sentence does send that message, especially here in South Carolina?
Well, I think the sentence of life imprisonment was the correct sentence and the just sentence. As I indicated in court today, hate crimes victimize not just the direct individual involved, but the entire community. So I thought it was important for the court to deliver a strong sentence, and that's what we saw today.
Would you mind expanding also on an interesting statement I thought you made to the defendant, saying that he could have just moved, and that just demonstrates how senseless this killing was. Can you kind of expand upon that?
Sure. So the core theory of the case was that Daquay Ritter murdered Dime Doe because he was embarrassed that other members of the Allendale community learned that he was in a relationship with Dime. Ritter was not from Allendale. He occasionally spent summers there. And so a easy alternative and a moral alternative to killing